Many seniors have been told by doctors to take low-dose aspirin daily, but that could soon be changing. To talk about this, Dr. Bill Hartman, the clinical trialist at UW Health. You know, we've always been told, at least in the old days, it was, take the aspirin a day, keep the stroke away, but there's been some new studies about this. What are we learning?
Right, so aspirin, because of its antiplatelet effect, has been taught forever to be used in people as they get older to prevent stroke and heart attack. But as they look at studies worldwide, looking at thousands and thousands of people who have taken aspirin versus those who don't take any aspirin, they actually found that there was zero benefit to healthy older adults, people over 60, taking the low-dose aspirin in terms of heart attacks or strokes. But there is a significant increase in the number of intracranial or brain bleeding that happens when people take the low-dose aspirin. And so the U.S. Preventative Task Force is now recommending against using low-dose aspirin as a primary prevention in older adults who are otherwise healthy.
Yeah, it almost seems like it's having the opposite effect of what they initially thought.
Exactly, and it's hard to explain. You think you see things a certain way for years and years, but then when you actually analyze the data, and this is thousands of patients over many, many years, they see that there was very little effect overall. And to the point that the U.S. Preventative Task Force is recommending against what they had previously suggested doing.
Yeah, very interesting. Hey, speaking of new studies, there's been some studies on a diabetes drug that may affect our aging?
Right, so metformin, which is a common medicine used in type 2 diabetes, may actually promote prolonging your lifespan. And so when they look at these GDP-1 medicines, what they're finding is that they increase the genes that are associated with a younger phenotypic age, so looking and feeling younger. And they also show that it increases telomere length in chromosomes. And as we get older, our telomeres, or the ends of these chromosomes, tend to get smaller and smaller. And if you can somehow prevent them from getting shorter, or from getting smaller, you will be able to increase overall lifespan. And so metformin may actually be a medicine looked at to increase or to decrease your phenotypic age.
Yeah, sounds like we're pretty close to a breakthrough there. Definitely something to watch there. Hey, this might be interest for a lot of parents. We're learning new things about allergies in kids, right?
Right. So in babies who develop eczema, or kind of an allergic skin reaction, of these babies who get the eczema, about 50% of them will grow on to develop asthma, and about another third of these kids will go on to develop other food allergies. They call this the allergic march, or one allergy leading into other allergies. And that's something that we should be cognizant of so that we can treat eczema very early in these babies and try to prevent some of this march from happening.
Yeah, that is really interesting. Something that parents should definitely talk to their pediatricians about if your kid suffers with that. All right, Dr. Bill Hartman, we appreciate you marching on with us with all these new breakthroughs and things to talk about today. Thanks for your time.
Absolutely.